Greetings, Americans. I am Comrade Chekhov. Now it has come to my attention that America has been in some turmoil for a while now, much like my country was in years past. So I decided to be a good comrade and offer my advice to such people in need. I could answer any questions and give a voice for any situations, for I have lived in a cold tin hut for most of my life. Or basically, I have higher education than most Americans. But don't feel bad, I did not have Xbox growing up, so we are even. First, I have an email here from Scott in Memphis. Dear Comrade, hello Scott. We are about to have an election for our next president in America. If you had to choose between Romney or Obama, who would you vote for? Well, Scott, thank you for rubbing it in that you guys are allowed to vote. Our elections are for entertainment purposes only, and while I enjoy punching the ballot cards, it is hard to be enthusiastic when Prime Minister Putin has already decided the outcome. But if I had to choose between the two, this is an interesting thought. On one side, we have a very black socialist, which is a huge plus in my book, who is willing to give free things to everyone. I like free. And on the other hand, we have a white man who believes other white men years ago found a magic golden tablets that they could only decipher to bring order into this world. Well, it's not often we get to elect Indiana Jones as president. So as long as we could show us such golden tablets, I am willing to take his word. I shall defer, though, to the decisions I always make in dealing with politics. Stay out of such contests. It's like two midgets arguing who is taller, and neither of them will ever be tall enough to open a door for a better America. Next email. Dear Comrade, I recently adopted a pet from the shelter. It has been 3 months and they continue to call me to register his microchip online, so that my information is there if he ever runs away. Is this a breach of privacy? What should I do? Peter. Well, Peter, I agree with you. This is very alarming, and I would recommend you do not do so. In hard winter here, we often eat our pets, and if you find yourself doing so, then they will be able to track you, at least for 24 hours until the chip passed. And in my country, 24 hours could be a lifetime, or it feels like it as well. Next email. Comrade, I am not so dear to him in this one. I live in America, damn it. And Obama is trying to make us all communists by forcing us to use government health care. How do I lead the charge against this? This is the land of the free. Bullets first, guns second, Gary. Well, Gary, I think it's funny you offer the USA your bullets, because in my country, a government health care has two paths, a bottle of vodka or a hot lead injection to the brain. I've heard of such death panels from the Obamacare, and I think you are to worry too much. Your country that can't even win a war against Kaimo-riding banshees, let alone kill their own people. I do not see this as an issue. I wish Prime Minister Putin would give us such treatment. No, I kid. Putin, you are the man. Seriously, don't kill me. Next email. Yo, Chekhov. My bitch be tripping, always complaining that I smoke too much weed and need to get a better job. How do I teach these slut how to behave? Tyrone. Well, Tyrone, it sounds like she may have one leg shorter than the other if she is always tripping. If so, you are a lucky man. Those types of sluts are freaky premium in my country. Now I know not why you're smoking the weeds, but possibly work would improve if you cut them instead. I know people here even pay for such workers. If we had yards, dirt and snow does not need to be trimmed. As far as training her, I have no solutions. There are reasons men in my country drink so much. Our women are very strong. Well, that's all the time I have for today. please email me your questions at askyourcomrade@gmail.com. The link will be below. I shall be back tomorrow. Thank you, America.